Right. I might have changed bandanas, but I'm still here. I got quite cyclical because I'm not even going to say what I was about to at the end of the last video because I've totally forgotten it. Fucking totally. But I was just going along with, I think it's the sort of thing that will apply to a lot of people. And what was it? So, like, the guy that I spoke about, that all he said was, "There's nothing wrong with you." But it was like, again, someone I'd met within fucking 2 or 3 minutes, and he's deeply asking very personal questions and demanding to know things about me and pointing his finger in my face, and I lost it in, publicly. In public, of all places. But that is fucking humiliating. I was almost fucking crying, and I was just like, I wasn't being a little ibble bibble wibble. I was going to hold it together. Like that. I was angry because men aren't allowed to fucking cry. It's seen as fucking stupid. If men cry, well, okay. If a kid dies, something really fucking phenomenally bad, he's crying. There's always seen a real man's crying. It's got to be serious. Do you know what I mean? Fucking men are allowed to cry. Bullshit, they are. All fucking shit. And I'm sorry, but so much of the negativity has come from women, where it's been not what that I'm crying, it's what I'm crying over. It's what I'm crying over. And they fucking hate me because I'm not a man at that point in their eyes, because they've been told, conditioned to believe what a fucking man is. So is a fucking man. We've all been fucking conditioned. But there's nothing like seeing a woman lose respect for you when you cry and when you show emotion, because I have seen that fucking happen, and it does fucking happen, and I don't care what any fucking meme says about it's okay for men to show feelings. Till that stops happening, men won't fucking show them. End of fucking chat, mate. End of fucking chat. When men get fucking humiliated or what they're crying over, men are allowed to cry at anything. It's like whatever they're fucking emotional about. Anyway, I digress. But it was the response to that I was then thinking, yeah, I was then in here. I was at a very sensitive time. But I know that anyone who would have been with me, if I'd have been trying to share, would have been saying, it's only some twat that you decided you don't like anyway. He's official now. I don't like him. He's a bellend. What did he say to me? I saw him a few more times. He gave me a pair of bright orange gloves. He pulled up in his van, and this geezer went, "It's from him," and he was going, I think, what the fuck are these? They had oil on them. They're a dirty pair of fucking work gloves. They had grubby shit on them, but they were bright orange. I was thinking, and he made another comment about the orange. I was thinking, I was having an orange fucking day, for fuck's sake. What the fuck? We're mates now because you've given me some dirty fucking work gloves when you were just massively offensive and you haven't decided to change your attitude, approach, or behaviour. How about fuck off? Was what I thought. I didn't say that, but why am I not justified in saying that to him? Seriously, why are people allowed to just do that? Come on, it's a gesture. I don't fucking care. That is telling me to pretend that you're not a cunt. It's not gonna fucking happen, mate. It's not gonna fucking happen. You just shown me what a cunt you were, but your reactions, the reactions that you're apparently supposed to be able to control. But so many people can't. And they all preach about how you can. Social interactions, when you get offended, look at how fucking angry you all get. That happens to me a lot, because you think I'm having a go at you and I'm not. That happens a lot. How often does it happen, Mikey? I think it happens a lot. And I can see it happening and feel it happening and bloody fucking blah. It's not fair, mate. It's not living in fear. But I was convincing myself that I was. And then, so all of those times when I was sitting here with knees knocking, and I'd be making videos about it, and sometimes I'd feel better and sometimes I wouldn't. But there was an underlying thread a lot of the time of one of the committee of Mikey haters would be like just afraid. It's afraid. What are you afraid of? And you know, that's come from society, and it's poison. It's toxic to do that to yourself. In and of itself, to speak of yourself in that way when you're trying to be objective. And you know, that's the sort of things that people will say to you. It's just fear. It's just fear. It's just nothing. And like, us schizotypals spend our whole lives being told that things weren't anything. It's a really tiresome thing to hear. It's what people don't realise. They think it's reassuring when you say it's okay, it wasn't real. Fucking hell, again. See, that was another one that I was going to include, that I've been trying to think of. No, I'm trying to think of, yeah. But, like, the whole don't recognise face thing, when that happens, it's a fucking big deal to me. Because it often means that all the other shit's happening. Or if it's not, it might be about to be, because it's going to launch me into an overthinky one, because it's just fucking happened. It's real. It's not in my imagination. I'm suddenly looking at you, and you're talking to me and using my name, and I'm thinking, who the fuck are you? That's a very real demonstration of something. That is not fear. It's not being afraid. That is not being afraid. That is a natural panic. So, like I've said before, my issue is emotionally unstable. Yeah, it's there's a bit of kind of neuroscience to it. Like, the parts of my brain that respond to fear are working just fine, thank you. That's why I panic. If they weren't working, I wouldn't panic. They overwork, so I panic more. It's all just chemicals in your head, Mikey. So is everything you think, do and say. So is everything that you think and feel, mate. Every single human being on the fucking planet, mate. It's just fucking chemicals. Why are you ever happy then? Why do you ever fall fucking in love then? Why do you ever get angry then? Why do you ever go ow at anything? Just fucking chemicals. And then imagine that going haywire and then being told it's just fucking chemicals. That's why you get angry. That's why you get angry. I know it's just fucking chemicals. I've had to understand fucking the neuroscience of pain transcription to a sort of fairly significant level. Not proper boffin level, but boffin enough for the layperson. I do know it's just fucking chemicals. And do you know what? One of the hardest conversations you have is if you're doing neuro work and you're trying to explain to people the process of pain being able to happen when there's nothing wrong. Because that can happen to oversensitization, and there's various reasons. Things can make things more painful when there's no actual damage there. But the amount of times people are, you saying pain's all in my fucking head? Again, paradigm, accusation of you being a wibbly wobbly one. And that's to any normal person. It's a very difficult conversation to have. You have specific training on it, how to pitch that to people, to be very careful that you're not implying that their pain is all in their head. Because there's things like pain memories can get involved and stuff like that, fear of falling, and all sorts of shit can come into play. And again, they are very real physical manifestations of an imbalance or an impropriety in the brain chemistry around the transcription of pain. An imbalance, a disorder, a dysfunction, a malfunction, whatever the fuck it's officially fucking called, and for whatever reasons, those things are officially called that way. So what I fucking love about biology, it's so fucking specific. It is so specific. As a bit of a grammar Nazi, I used to read some biological texts and just go, by the way they describe things, just the succinctness of it is almost reassuring to me. That's from someone who can't read. I can read, but I do a lot of the time I just say I can't read. Because I can't read physically. Well, how do you want to term it? I can't read and maintain it. The whole letters forming words and going in here and meaning something and causing me to think things and know and remember, it's all a little hazy. It's all a little hazy. But yeah, when I was reading biology texts, sometimes I could be really just like, wow, I loved how that was so fucking neat and tidy. Anyway, it's those are the kinds of things. It's again, that whole feeling of being undone by that, and seeing it written by Dr. Blueberty. An uncomfortable experience in a cafe that left him crying for 3 days in his flat or something like that. He'd written it down, and I looked at it and thought, oh my God, you were fucking worse. Naturally, I just thought that. I just read it and thought, it sounds so fucking pathetic. But it does. So there you go, because that's how it's going to get interpreted. But it's real. It's just fucking real. A man said something out of the blue. I popped in for a coffee. Nothing really going on with my day. That happened within minutes of being there, and I was back here, and I was a gibbering fucking wreck. And then it was a thinkoid that then sparked off, and then that's the emotionally unstable part of my character that makes up my character. That is, the bit that adds to the exuberance and the excitement when I'm all positive and I'm lively and everything's lovely and all of that. I'm charging things with happiness, and it's, all of that shit. It's volatile, it's fucking wild. It's fucking wild. It's like, I really wish I was a really fit bird, because I could sit there and go, you just can't fucking handle me. You just can't handle my fucking moods. And I could get like that and get away with it. I'm fucking so jealous of women who can do that. Because I just look at so many of them and think, yep, me, fucking me, literally. the damaged types, you know what I mean? The ones who end up as strippers and stuff like that. Fucking me. That's that. I just see the way they emotionally interact, and I just fucking feel them. I think I just, I'd need to be a lesbian one, because girls are just too hot. And blokes are just too fucking jank, mate. That fly, why are you in here, fly? The cat lives here, he'll eat you. That's all I'm saying. You've flown in through the window, you took your choice, up to you. There's probably not a lot in here for you. I'm about to take the rubbish out, so you can go and lay your eggs in it if you want. But to be honest, there's a cat in here and he'll eat you. He will fucking eat the shit out of you. He will. He will. He fancies a fly now and then. When he's alert enough these days. But Bam Bam, she used to fucking love him. She used to catch him in midair. She was awesome. Fucking. Anyway, cat's eating flies. I need to get on with my day before I get into a thinkoid. I wanted to make this video to get it out a bit. But I think it just would apply for anyone in their own sort of context. A lot of the time, it's not just the fear of it. Because thinking that then secondarily cripples you, or it was with me. It was encouraging the committee of Mikey haters. Just go, yeah, you just fear of what of? You get loads of positive comments from people. You should be strutting around with like a confident fucking arsehole. But as soon as you try to, you instantly feel like a fucking narcissist and you hate yourself. That's why you have an issue with confidence. It's like, I don't want to be too confident, because it just, I don't want to be a big head. And that's all come from society too. But I am over the top of it all. But I'm emotionally unstable. It's, it's past the point of my emotions being fucking negotiable. Thank you very fucking much indeed. That's literally all it is. And if you were fucking experiencing it at this level, you'd know what I was fucking on about. I am unstoppable when I have tantrums. I have had several police around me for my own safety. I've never been dangerous. I've just been a fucking management issue. I have been a management issue for teams of people at times. I'm that kind of person when I really fucking go. I've had to sit in special rooms a lot. How often do you get that? How often do you get that in your life? I've had it since my teens. So, I've had it loud and clear that I'm different. Thanks very much. By your actions, not your words. Your words say you're not different. You're just like all of us. Your actions say you're fucking not. Get away from us, fool. All be pretty and lively and we'll smile at you. So that's what I'm going to go and do, is be bright and colourful. Look at me today. Look at my colours. I'm loving it. Loving it. Green shades, or maybe the pink. Perhaps the pink, I think. Yes. I'm going to go and rock the shit out of that and have an awesome day.